Not only is today the brand new ban list for Master Duel, but today we have a brand new upcoming updates for Duel Links, and hopefully we're going to get some spice. We know we're getting the KC Grand Tournament at the end of the month, around the 30th, and so this is our last real chance of getting Yuto back again, and I hope he comes. I hope they're not saving him until June because that'll kind of suck for KSGT. Let's go in and see what we have. I know we have some card text changes, we'll talk about them as well, and see if they're anything important. But let's go in. Upcoming updates. So, first of all, we have, let's go, the Duelist Kingdom coming back with the brand new UR card, Obsessive Loop, and the new SR card, Sweet Corn. So, I really like the Duelist Kingdom events. I hope they've got some big changes and some, or not even big, just like some small skill changes, right? They did it with the last one. They made the skills better. And I like this event, more so than the Turbo Duel GP, right? I think it's a much better event. That's going to be fun. We're going to talk about all the cards at the end of the video because usually there's not that many anymore that they tell us. Then the Tour Guide Mission Bingo, which I imagine is going to be absolutely nothing. Yep, okay. Literally nothing. Fantastic. Then we have, mid-May, the Dark Duelist of Xyz Yuto. Okay. And the brand new skill, the Phantom Knight's Order. I think that one, I've heard of it before, I think that one was leaked way back in the day. So we'll go, you know what, we'll go into the cards right now. So let's start with Yuto's skill. The Phantom Knight's Order can be used turn 2 onwards. Select up to 2 Phantom Knights monsters you control with levels. When Xyz summoning, they can be level 2 or 4. Once per duel, twice per turn. This is just designed to let you use, where is it? The Phantom Knights. Let's have a look. Where is it? Where's the rank 2? There we go, the Cursed Javelin. This is designed to make you use that. Now, it does kind of suck. There's no turn 1 play. But I think the reason is because you could just go into Evil Swarm Nightmare, right? Something like that. And you can make that turn 1 with the level 3 PKs as well. So I can see why they made it not turn 1 onwards. But things could change. They could change the skill. Then onto our brand new cards, we have Obsessive Loop, which is a level 4 Tuner Fiend. So you can use it with Wild King Wildwind, right? That guy for Resonators. If this card's in your hand, target synchro you control, or in your graveyard, banished if you do, special this card. If it's in your graveyard, target synchro in your graveyard you control, banish, and if you do, add this card back to your hand. You can only use each effect of this card once per turn. Huh. That's not terrible. It's not terrible, but in Duel Links, where we have 7 slots in our extra deck, I don't think this is going to be all that worthwhile. Now, maybe it is because maybe your main combo is going for a synchro, and then you can just shit this out as a generic rank 4 Xyz material, right? That could be your thinking there for playing this card, at which point it kind of makes sense. Not many synchros have graveyard recursion effects, so that does make some sense. It's not a terrible event card. Then we have our boy Sweet Corn, looking all nice and cheery. Once per turn in your main phase 2, pay 500, special a maze token. So let's go back to Duel Links real quick and just see if that is about you. This is about Bujinki Peacock and Sweet Corn. At the end of the battle phase, oh, I mean either way both are kind of bad, right? Like Sweet Corn before in main phase 2, I guess you could use for some link plays, right? You could summon him main phase 2, get out a token, and then sure, then go for a link 2. I guess you could do that. Obviously in Duel Links you can't, but making it end of the battle phase really sucks. Now Bujinki Peacock, actually, let's go and bring that one up. So this is a 1800 level 4 Searcher card. Okay, that is pretty good, but at the end of the battle phase really does hurt this card. Now if they made it during main phase 1, it would be really, really good. So I can understand why. And does this mean we're getting more Bujin cards, if I can spell Bujin correctly on Duel Links Meta? Does that mean we're getting more cards in the new main box? It might do. So let's go down and see here. If they give us Bujin Torifune, then that's going to be pretty busted, right? This card is a rescue rabbit for Bujins. That's kind of crazy. They have a brand new trap card, a brand new Xyz, of course Link monster we can't get, and the Pegasus looking guy, they have that. I'm kind of down for more Bujins and Duel Links. If that's what we're getting with the new box, that is great. Back to the upcoming updates, scroll down, and then to here we go. A new character will appear, okay. Let's see, I'm ready to duel, nothing else. That is the most generic quote line I've seen in Duel Links ever. That could be literally any character under the sun. Right, if we think about it, we're getting Yuto first of all, so this could be Shun, Shaker Asaki, right? I can kind of hear his voice in the dub. I can hear him saying that. So if we're thinking what other worlds we have, right? We're not gonna, like, you know, Anna's probably gonna come in June, I guess, if she's not after this, which she probably won't be. So it could be a Zexal character? I don't know. Huh. It could literally be anyone. Like, with how generic that is, that could be anyone. Then we have the Duelist Road World of Carnival K, a brand new one. Ooh, okay. The new UR card, number 92, Heart of Dragon. If you played in the NR Festival in Master Duel, you'll know that card is very, very annoying. And also a brand new Shark skill. Huh. Is this finally where we get Shark Drake Vice? In the box, in the mini box, right? Because that'll be mini, right? Yeah. And this is before KCGT, right? I assume this is KCGT, right? This is, yeah, okay, I just skipped it, yeah. Okay. So this makes sense, right? Last year, in May, we had the KCGT for Duel Links. It was 5Ds themed. We had the Primo event, we had the Turbo GP, and we had the Stardust deck, right? And the Stars Dragon. Getting a Utopia or Zexal themed structure deck around this time makes sense. Ultra Utopia makes sense. They can do that very easily. Or they could give us a Kite structure deck and go completely out of left field. So we'll have to wait and see. But let's go to Duel Links Meta and take a look at the Heart of Dragon, and then we'll kind of wrap around because, ooh, wait, could the new character be? Could it be RIO? Because we know she's coming, right? Because Bronx VA leaked that's coming, so we know she's coming. And around this time, around the end of the World of Carnival, if you've not seen Zexal, is when RIO woke up again. So the timing kind of makes sense. If it is, that's great. We'll have to see what Japan says, because Japan usually get a really good quote, and usually that'll kind of tell us, like with Paradox, it 100% told us what we're getting. So anyway, let's go on to the Heart of Dragon and see if it's good. So this is Heart of Dragon. It requires 3 level 9s to summon, which is pretty hard to do in Duel Links. Of course, in the TXG, you would use things like Draglubion to kind of just throw this card out in the field for free, and it can't be shot by battle, and your opponent takes any battle damage you would have taken from battles involving this card. During your opponent's end phase though, detach 1, then banish all cards your opponent controls them normal, special summoned, or set this turn. And if it's drawn as a material, you can special this card from your graveyard, and it gains 1000 tap points for every card currently banished. So the way you would want to summon this is to make it protected by card effects as well, because then you're kind of golden on all sides. But I don't think this will do anything in Duel Links, unless we're getting Draglubion in the main box coming, or the mini box in May. I don't think this will do anything. Now, could this also kind of hint, I guess, at the character being Quinton? Because I believe a lot of his cards are level 9s. Like, let me just go back to Duel Links Meta. Like the Arcjet, right? Is that a level 9? That is a level 9. So it could be Quinton coming. But would you tease Quinton? Really? Now, we're now getting a Shark skill as well. So, very likely, Shark Drake Vice is probably going to be coming to the game, finally, or coming via the mini box. And this card really is not very good. It's a cool boss monster. You detach 1 and banish a card from your graveyard to make a monster on the field 0 attack or defense to the end phase. It's a quick effect, but it's just kind of like, in similar vein I guess, to Utopia Ray. You know, we have that. But that at least is good. And it's kind of good because of the skill we have, right? The Zexal skill. So maybe we'll get a similar skill to that for this. But then I'd imagine that would come as well via, like, within the mini box. If it's coming in the mini box, I assume it will do come, because this is kind of important in that arc. So, yeah. Overall, looking fairly solid, I guess. No new unlock is kind of disappointing, but we did have an unlock in April, of course, with Sora, which last year we didn't. They kind of flip-flopped around, which makes sense. And I guess having a Zexal-themed KCGT celebration was also the most obvious thing happening. Now it just depends. Will it be Utopia-themed, or will it be something else like Galaxy Eyes or Sharks? I don't think Sharks, because we're getting a Shark skill here, and they won't kind of promote a skill you can only use with a structure deck. It's only available for a week, right? So I think either It'll be Galaxy Eyes if they want to make me very happy, or it'll be Utopia because they can give you an alternate Utopia, make it Ghost Rare or something, and then a Legend Rare, and then go from there. So, yeah. But before we go, as always, the Duel Links Japanese version has a better quote, and of course, people have gone and scoured through within minutes of the updates coming out, and they found out that this is actually a scene from episode 79, I believe, of Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal, confirming it's very, very likely going to be RIO coming to the game, which I am very, very happy about, more so than it could have been, right, at least right now, right? I think Shun's a bit too early, so RIO makes sense, and of course, if it was Quinton, then I would gouge my eyes out. But, yeah, it's been a long time coming, right? December 2020, I think it was, when Bronx VA leaked that he recorded lines for RIO, or with RIO, sorry. Gonna be excited to see what she brings to Duel Links, and going into June, thinking about it, we know we have Anna's rerun, kind of on a timer to come back. What if June was the Anna rerun, and then the unlock for RIO? That could be kind of fun. Now, would they do 2 very Xyz heavy months back to back? Probably not, but Konami, Japan loves Zexal, and so maybe they might just do it. But anyway, that's been done for today's Duel Links upcoming updates. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next Duel Links video. See you then.